So I was always a natural leader and in silly things. And then as I got older and more interesting things. But when I was with my play group, I was always the bossy boss one. I was always deciding what we were going to do and how we were going to do it. And people just followed along. So I thought, well, this is great. I can continue to do this. So it's always been in me to be a leader. But then when I got to high school, I was the treasurer of I'm terrible with numbers, so I don't even know how that happened, but like I wanted a leadership role, or I was captain of my cheerleading squad. And so things like that, I just always gravitated to wanting to be in charge in one way or another. And
Mhm.
I didn't really notice that until I became my own boss in my business and thought, oh, this is something that just comes natural to me. So as wanting to be a leader, maybe a little bit wanting to be in control has always been a part of my personality. But I will say this, from a really young age, I never thought of entrepreneurship. I never was that girl that made money on the side and found creative ways to make a little extra cash. Like Gary Vee talks about selling his I think his baseball cards
Mhm.
forever when he was really young. I didn't have anything like that. But I did have a dad who he was a firefighter, so he worked for the city, but he used to always tell my sister and I, there was just two of us, always find a way to be your own boss. Since we were really little, like I remember playing with Barbies on the floor and he'd be like, girls, one day find a way to be your own boss. So he just must have known that that's
Yeah.
the way to go, even though that wasn't his life. And so looking back now, it's always been in my mind. I just didn't understand it till I got there.